Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Stellar Blade running on PlayStation 5. I know I can't wait to say running on PC, but I think it'll be a while. Hey, they brought Nikkei over on PC, although that also did take a while. Item 7 again, my god. Good thing I'm dressed for it. Oh, you know what? I do need to come back here. I'm missing one of the items. Now that I think about it. Ooh, red passion. It's all this mystery. It's like, what is coming after me? Oh, what are you doing here?
보물을 주우러 여기까지 왔다.
이런 곳에서 천사님과 마주치다니 운이 좋은걸요? 저는 막 자이온으로 돌아가려던 참이었어요.
소득은 좀 있었어?
전 이곳에 보물을 주우러 온 게 아니라서요.
그럼?
에이도스 세븐의 맵 데이터에 누군가 의도적으로 심어놓은 코드를 발견했거든요. 코드를 해독해보니 이런 문장이 만들어지거든요. 세이렌의 노래가 울려 퍼지면 방랑자들이 안식을 찾게 될 것이다. 여기서 말한 세이렌은 여기 페텔로스 광장에 있는 인어 석상을 뜻하죠. 오래전에는 스캐빈저를 방랑자라고 부르던 시절이 있었고요. 마치 절 위에 남겨둔 코드 같았죠. 그래서 안식을 찾기 위해 위험을 무릅쓰고 이곳에 오게 된 거예요.
그래서 찾았어?
아니요. 네이티브들을 피해 세이렌을 찾기가 쉽지 않아 포기했어요.
내가 대신 찾아봐 줄까?
그렇다면 영광이죠. 여기 개조한 퓨전셀로 세이렌을 작동시키면 안식을 찾을 수 있을 거예요.
내게 맡기고 자이온으로 돌아가 있어.
네, 그럼 자이온에서 기다리고 있을게요.
What? There's another human here?
스캐빈저도 아니면서 여기서 뭘 하고 있는 거지?
이곳에 물이 빠졌다는 소식을 듣고 동료들을 찾으러 왔는데 여기에 있어야 할 동료들이 안 보입니다.
동료들?
오래전에 3인조로 스캐빈저 활동을 하던 동료들이 있었습니다. 저희들은 에이도스 세븐을 중심으로 탐색 활동을 벌이곤 했었죠. 그러던 어느 날이었습니다. 우연히 주운 고물에서 물에 잠긴 광장에 보물들이 있다는 단서를 발견했지 뭡니까. 저흰 방전 잠수복을 구해 단서에 적힌 그곳에 헤엄쳐 들어갔습니다. 그곳엔 지상에는 없는 보물들로 가득했습니다. 그 아름다운 광경을 잊을 수가 없습니다. 하지만 행운과 불행은 같이 찾아왔습니다. 동료들의 잠수복에 문제가 생기고 만 것이죠. 결국 저만이 탈출할 수 있었습니다.
동료들은 죽었겠군.
그렇습니다. 자이온에 돌아온 저는 스캐빈저 활동을 그만두고 폐인 같은 삶을 살아갔습니다. 밤마다 저를 괴롭히는 악몽 때문에. 천사님, 혹시 이곳에서 스캐빈저의 흔적을 발견하거든 제게 꼭 좀 이야기 부탁드리겠습니다.
알았어. 뭔가 발견하면 알려줄게.
Oh, so weird they put quests here.
스캐빈저의 시체야. 그것도 둘씩이나. 오랜 시간 이곳에 갇혀 지낸 것 같아.
맞아. 이들은 잠수해서 이곳에 왔다가 고립된 거야. 이봐, 여기 일지가 있어.
Survival journal. This place is filled with treasure, but I didn't expect my insulated diving suit to break down. I should have done more testing before coming, but it looks like Baron escaped. I'm glad that crybaby was able to get out at least. If he was here with me, he would have kept crying and shouting that he was scared. I'm still doing okay. I've got enough body cells left and preserved food for supplements. Now I just have to wait for Baron. He'll definitely come back and save us. He's a bit clumsy, but he cares a lot about his comrades. I'm hitting my limit. Why hasn't he come back? Are preparations taking that long? Energy has fallen below 30%. Damn it. I knew Baron would do this. The wimp left us behind. Everything we own now belongs to him. I bet he's laughing. Damn traitor. Baron, you traitor. No, you damn murderer. I'll never forgive you. I'll curse your name forever. Forever. Oh, I bet he'll like hearing that.
바란과 동료들이 물 밑으로 보물을 찾으러 왔던 거였어. 방전 잠수복이 고장난 두 사람은 여기서 구조를 기다렸지만 바란은 이미 죽었다고 생각했던 것 같고.
이 사실을 알려줘야 할까?
글쎄, 그가 감당할 수 있을까? 일단 챙길 수 있는 것들은 챙겨서 나가자.
Is it coming towards me or away from me?
와인 창고야.
보관 상태가 나쁘지 않은데? 죄다 최고급 와인이잖아. 종류별로 한 병씩 챙겨가자고.
베리가 부탁한 3병이면 충분해.
아하, 와인이 필요한 건 베리뿐만이 아니라고.
Adam must get drunk, huh? Oh, I guess I should have talked to the other guy first.
여기 부탁한 술을 가져왔어.
샷도 바르고 자크 투르넬 나파론티. 최고의 조합이야. 감사합니다. 감사합니다, 천사님. 천사님은 제 생명의 은인이세요. 만월이 뜨거든 추도식에 꼭 참석해 주세요.
추도식이 열리면 초대해줘. 이만 갈게.
이렇게 좋은 와인은 오랜만이군. 어디 살짝 맛만 볼까나?
Where's land in difficulty? I would say it's in between Devil May Cry and Bayonetta. Bayonetta is definitely the harder game. And Devil May Cry, at least in my opinion, is significantly easier than this game. But that's for like a lot of different reasons. And as far as like combat, like Bayonetta is like the top tier of these kind of games. So it's kind of hard to do better than Bayonetta. You know, Bayonetta 1 and 2, I think rank the highest in my opinion. Then I'd put something like maybe Thymesia, or maybe Lies of P. I think those would be kind of like in the second tier. And then depending on your opinions, you know, the Souls games kind of are maybe sort of in their own tier because of the way they handle combat and dodging. Each game's a little different. So I'd say that this is probably sits between like a what's that game? Like a Wolong and Sekiro, with Sekiro being at the very top. So yeah, so it's kind of like this third pillar of action game, where the primary mechanic is parrying. You know, and they really encourage you to do the parrying. It does take a little while to get used to it, because I think the timing is just not like other games. You know, where I think just like Wolong just took a little while. And the same thing here with Stellar Blade. Whereas something like Sekiro, I thought that was pretty natural. Like it made a lot of sense when you had to hit the button. And here, the good thing about this game is that it is adaptable to your taste. So, if you think that the timing window is too strict, which I don't think it is, but if you do think it's too strict, then you can equip items that expand the time of the window. You can open up some items in the skill tree that give you a couple more frames, and then you can wear equipment that gives you a couple more frames. So you can make this game as friendly to parrying and dodging as you want, you know. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, a Souls game actually kind of is a hack and slash. It's just in a different category, right? At least that's my opinion, right? Because you're still primarily doing hack and slash. It's just it's more strategy based. But it's, you know, it's not Dynasty Warriors, right? But that's like the tier of hack and slash. That's like the very top. And then you kind of get more into like the subtleties, right? You get more into Bayonetta, right? Which technically, I guess people call that a beat 'em up. I don't know. I mean, you have weapons, you hack and slash. I mean, that's pretty fair. Devil May Cry kind of sits in there somewhere. But yeah, I think this is like in the Sekiro camp, in that it is really about learning patterns of the enemies that you meet, looking for tells, and then responding to tells. So to me, that's where it sits. Not quite as good as Sekiro, right? But second, right? Right in between Sekiro, it'd be Sekiro, Stellar Blade, Wolong, or any of those like Team Ninja games, right? Neo, I think, is like a kind of belongs all by itself because that game is so complicated. yeah, exactly. Like hack and slashes have a variety of sub-genres, right? But yeah, there's the shooter, right? I mean, between Doom and like you said, well, I mean, really between God, what do they make first-person shooters anymore? It seems like they don't do that anymore. Everything's like third-person. But I do like this game quite a lot, and I think if you give it a chance, like I think a lot of people would get very frustrated at first, just like when they released Sekiro, when From Software released Sekiro, all of the Souls players were whining and crying. They thought it was too hard. They thought the timing was off. You know, they didn't like the way it handled, but that's because they are only used to playing Souls, right? They got really good at Souls, and then anything else outside of Souls was just like, you know, kind of beyond the comprehension. But if you just sat down and took some time, got your ass handed to you a couple hundred times, then you finally realize, okay, all this makes sense. You know, I'm being super aggressive. I have the tools to be aggressive. I don't have to wait around and you know, kind of wait for animation cycles to happen like you do with Souls. Same thing with like Bloodborne, right? Bloodborne was, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive, but then I have tools to be more aggressive, but I still have all the dodging of a traditional Souls game. Yeah, Ghost Recon. Oh, God, really? I think the first-person shooters is pretty much only Doom now, right? Doom and Doom Eternal. God, who even releases a first-person shooter? Maybe Trapong 2. Now that I think about it, it's actually kind of been a while since I played a first-person shooter, like a real one, and not a boomer shooter. You know, something that looks like a throwback shooter. Everything else is third-person. I don't know how that got more popular than first-person. It's way harder to play a third-person shooter than a first-person one. But you know, it is what it is. Everybody likes their own thing. Do I have any quests here? I think what's good about this too is that number one, it's a new franchise, so it's kind of good to support a new franchise that is well made, right? Same thing with Liza P. Like, you know, I didn't want to play that game at first because there's no way Pinocchio is cool. In any universe, Pinocchio is not cool. But, you know, once you got past all of the puppetry in Liza P, then that game became, like, really awesome. Like, the designs, the monsters became more awesome. The patterns became more awesome. Your skill set became more awesome. So, you know, that game, it took a while to get used to, but it earned its place. Yeah, and, you know, it's not that I don't like existing franchises, but it does mean, number one, that the creators kind of get bored, and so then you see some weird things in sequels. You know, because they're trying to cater to a lot of people, and so you know that's why we got the weird stuff like Dark Souls 2. It's like we're gonna try something really different. Oh, is there a quest here? Oh, you have another quest?
자매님, 평안하셨습니까? 저로 말씀드릴 것 같으면 온 고뇌와 고민에 탄식이 그치지 않았습니다만.
그래? 무슨 일이라도 있었던 거야?
Yeah, I mean, I just played a couple of FPS games, first-person shooters, but it seems like the boomer shooter is kind of taking over that genre. You know, and the big AAA first-person shooters, I mean, they're kind of going by the wayside. Just the third-person shooter, just so much more popular. Everybody wants a piece of that Fortnite pie, you know. Fortnite or Overwatch.
감사에 맞이 않아야겠습니다만, 헬릭스, 제 형님은 신성을 모독한 죄인이 되었으니 어찌 감히 오롯이 기부하겠습니까? 허나 심판과 단죄란 오직 어머니께서 하실 일입니다. 자매님.
It's funny because this is like this kind of pulls you in thinking that it's just a Gooner game, right? It's just a game where you just have like scantily clad women all throughout it. But there's only one. I mean, and the other girls are, you know, tastefully dressed
마더스 피어시여.
for what it's worth.
있을 사람을
But then you start playing the game,
주시나니.
and you kind of forget about Eve
사들인 위치 정보를
really
넘겨드리겠습니다.
being that hot. You know,
천사에게
it's sort of like Bayonetta. You play Bayonetta, it's like, oh, okay, it's a Gunner game. But then it's not, because the game starts like throwing enemies at you that really challenge you. The levels start becoming more interesting, and then all of a sudden it's like this hardcore game. And I think that's what this game is as well. But it's also trying to be fair. Like, it's not trying to be a Dark Souls where it's constantly trying to screw you. I think this one says, as long as you learn how the game plays, and as long as you recognize patterns, then you'll be successful. You know, we're not going to give you too many enemies that have, you know, invincible frames and can prioritize their frames over your frames. And for those enemies, you know, we're going to give you the ability to dash away, you know, if you look for the signs. So that's why I said it's not out to screw you. It's not out to just surprise you with long delays of attacks and invincible frames. It's doing a better job than that.
세 번째 하이퍼셀은 고생시키네요. 드론 업그레이드 모듈을 구하기가 쉽지 않네요.
Yeah, battle royales are super weird. I mean, it all kind of started with a PUBG. Then, you know, Fortnite wasn't doing so well. So Epic, you know, decided to copy PUBG, and then it became more popular than PUBG. Like, I don't even know anybody that talks about PUBG anymore. Red Passion. I think that's my only new outfit. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's leather pants and it's a very normal outfit. Kind of like an overly complicated blouse, but well, you know, I don't like it as much as the swimsuit, but it's all right. Yeah, the bear. I don't know. I don't know about the bear. I mean, I'm glad it's in here. But as like far as like picking it to wear throughout the game, yeah, you know. All right, we gotta go back to
점검이 필요하면 언제든
Item 7.
포드로 돌아오라고.
I think the worst critics of this game are the people that are obsessed with Nier Automata. Basically, if somebody says that they really love Nier Automata, then don't listen to what they say about this game. Where was it? Pause entry? Mainly because people love Nier Automata for its story, and this game and Nier Automata kind of share like the same sort of setting and the same sort of ideas. But at least in my opinion, the gameplay of this is way better than Nier Automata. And I love Nier Automata, don't get me wrong, but like as far as the actual gameplay, like the moment-to-moment gameplay of when you're fighting enemies and when you're learning attack patterns, I mean, that is, you know, Nier Automata is like very serviceable. It just gets the job done, but I wouldn't say it's good. Whereas this is like really good gameplay, and you know, the story's just okay. Eve is super likable. You know, so are all the other characters. You know, Lily and Kaya. But I wouldn't say that the story is going to blow your mind. Unless this is the first time you've ever played a game like this. Wait, why are you still here?
세이른의 노래가 울려 퍼지면 방랑자들이 안식을 찾게 될 것이다. 방랑자들의 안식은 분명 특별한 보물을 말하는 걸 거예요. 확실해요. 그럼 전 천사님만 믿고.
Yeah, and I think it's funny that that a game like this is made by Korean developers, but the Koreans don't want to play this game. Or I mean, they don't play this kind of game. They don't play games on consoles. They play like they play like a lot of those gacha style games. They'll play on the mobile phone. So they'll play Nikkei, which is one of the games that this developer made previously, which is a ton of fun. Don't get me wrong, that's not a bad game, but it's also not this game. And I wouldn't even say Eve's body style is that super popular in Korea. So it's like they're doing things that are not really all that popular in their country. And with the state of Platinum Games as it is, I mean, I basically see this as the replacement for Bayonetta. I think Platinum is going the way of the let's see, live service isn't the right word, but they're kind of doing the trend chasing at this point in time. So they're gonna have like more of the multiplayer game focus. I mean, Kamiya left, and he was the primary reason why I really like Platinum. Okay, where is this guy? Well, I was just talking to him. Oh, he's up there. Well, it's silly me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think this game is already successful, but it's not super successful. So it's kind of hard to say whether or not we're gonna get another game. And even if we do get another game, it's gonna be 4 or 5 years from now. Right? Games take a long time to make. So we got plenty of time to enjoy this one. And this game's pretty meaty. There's lots and lots of content if you want to play the content. Wait, where the hell is he? There you are.
동료들의 시체를 발견했어.
Okay, so if we hand him the diary, then he's gonna read the part about his buddies thinking that he betrayed them instead of him just being scared and assuming that they died. We'll be nice and just hand over the memory sticks.
여기 두 사람의 메모리 스틱이야. 네가 기억 보관소에 잘 안치해주면 나중에는 용서해 줄 거야.
네, 용서요?
아니야.
동료들의 기억을 되찾을 수 있어서 다행입니다. 기억 보관소의 좋은 자리에 꼭 잘 보존하고 매일 기도하러 갈 겁니다. 저도 이젠 악몽에서 벗어날 수 있을 것 같아요. 천사님, 정말 감사드립니다.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a lot of good things to say about this game. I really do think it's worth the money. I actually can't wait for it to come on PC where I can play it on PC as well.
당신에게 진실은 너무 버거울 때가 있어. 나 역시도 그럴지도 모르지.
You know, and I'm not some weird gooner that I think it's going to change the entire industry. I mean, it's just a game. That's like saying Bayonetta was going to change the entire industry, and it did not. So, but that being said, you know, again, I hope it's really successful. I hope people give it a chance and are willing to play it and pay for it. Let's see, Felix's hideout. Well, that's the Great Desert. Siren Stone. That is up. And you know, I'm a terrible gamer, so to me, this game's difficulty is just about right. It's like it's hard, but it's not so hard to the point where it just kind of mocks you. Okay, where is this thing? Is it down there? No, it's up there. What the heck? Well, how? Huh. So it's over there, but it's at the same height level. Well, I'm gonna run into that alley and just take a look. Yeah, I do think it's funny that some of the outfits give Eve an even bigger butt. I mean, this isn't the biggest. It's pretty big here, but I think some of the other outfits make it look even larger than that. And thank goodness. I don't want a future where everybody has a flat ass.
저길 좀 봐. 이 인어 석상이야. 올리비아가 준 퓨전 셀 갖고 있지?
응.
퓨전 드라이브에 넣어보자.
I know I'm gonna get ambushed. This feels like an ambush area. Oh, I have one? I didn't. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Ooh, going to the motel. A creepy looking motel, though.
건물에 불이 켜졌어.
저 건물은 모텔이로군.
잠을 자고 쉬는 곳이었던가?
맞아. 그래서 안식처라고 불리웠나 봐. 그냥 저렴한 숙박시설이지만 말이야. 이 장식도 조악하기만 할 뿐이고. 하지만 쉴 곳이 있다는 것만으로 내일을 버틸 힘이 생기기도 하니까 말이야.
동감이야.
그래도 뭔가 대단한 걸 기대했었는데 허무한 걸.
And boy, this is so nice. Return to the client. I can't tell you how much time that saves you. Basically, this has all the features that Dragon's Dogma 2 should have had.
세일의 노래를 듣고 오는 길이야.
역시 천사님이세요. 보물은 찾으셨나요?
세이렌이 노래를 부르자 이곳저곳에 불빛이 들어왔어. 그것 외에는 없었지만
불빛이 들어온 게 전부라고요?
And that's a good game too.
안식이라는
But you know,
뭔가 특별한
that game feels like it was made 20 years ago.
제 착각 때문에 천사님의 시간을 낭비하게 했네요.
아니야. 아담이 그랬지. 쉴 곳이 있다는 것만으로 내일을 버틸 힘이 생긴다고. 안식은 보물 이상의 가치가 있는 걸지도 몰라.
맞아요. 우리에게 자이온이 안식처인 것처럼요.
이만 갈게. 다음에도 좋은 정보가 있으면 말해줘.
네, 물론이죠. 살펴가세요.
Oh, I have 10 SP now? Oh my goodness. I finished your quest, right?
내 소중한 보물. 아다스피어의 축복 따위 몰라. 나한텐 보물뿐이야.
Alright, any more quests here? Do you have any more hairstyles, my friend?
머리를 꾸벅꾸벅 졸던 아이를 누이며 사랑한다고 속삭였어. 이제 내게 남은 건 그때 쓰던 베개 저건 내 보물이야.
I know I bought this one and it doesn't. It really didn't look the way I wanted it to look. This one's not so different from the default. I mean, that looks like it's straight from the 70s. Little boy Bob. I do like the green hair. I just don't want it to flop around so much. Like all these hairstyles, they just... It's all about the flopping. Oh well, that's fine. I like brunettes. I mean, blue hair is the best, but you know, blue is not an option in those styles. That's the desert. 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 This I gotta catch a porcupine fish, but that's also in the desert. Yeah, all these are in the desert.
점검이 필요하면
I swear, it's this and Rise of the Ronin. I just spend all my time doing side quests. Although here, you know, you get good rewards for your side quests. more stuff to wear. You know. Jeez, I was in the middle of killing something else, buddy. Wait your damn turn. He's so cool. I can't believe people are like critical about Eve. I think she's one of the best characters that have been released in quite some time. And she has a good personality. I don't really quite understand the criticism behind it. I hate fighting those things. Unless I equip the chain attack armor. Even then, it doesn't quite work the way you'd like it to. Oh, it's just out here in the middle of nowhere. To go fishing too. I say the fishing mini game is actually pretty fun. Sutton 15's plea. We were only able to survive thanks to Oracle. We were able to make it this far. The seeds that Oracle sowed will one day bear fruit. So please, Royal Guard, protect him until your very last breath. Yeah, you know, I don't really trust Oracle that much. He is an awful fishy character. Oh, what's with all the boxes? That's awful suspicious. Oh, okay, that would explain it. Drop a damn bus on me. Now there is someone determined not to be found. Let's see, can we walk carefully around them, or are they proximity based?
가방 안쪽에 프랭크라는 이름이 적혀 있어. 그렇다면 옆에 있는 시체가 프랭크?
Ooh, save point. Even has a telephone booth. Okay, and there's something here too, huh? Let's get this treasure chest first. Kind of hate these walking turrets. Seems like they only exist just to annoy you. Yeah, here he comes. Couldn't avoid any of that. Well, I might as well clean up the last one. It's gonna come after me anyway. Oh, there's a human over here. Scavenger 404's advice. You're still worried about dead people? You're gonna die if you keep at it. Just focus on the future, not the past. That's how you survive. Get out of my sight now. Well, don't take survival advice from the dead guy. What? Are you kidding me? So annoying. else is here? What exactly is worth collecting here that would be worth fighting those things? A little bit of gold here and there. Wait, what? Where does this lead me to? Oh, there's something over there. That's super far away, though. Ooh, black wave, huh? Yeah, it's actually been a little while since I've found any cans. He's coming over here. That's hilarious. Maybe he'll go over. Come on over here then. Scavenger 388's plea. Don't leave me. We have to stick together. When it gets light outside, someone will come to rescue us. It's too dangerous to try to attract their attention. Don't go. Don't go. What was that doing? All right. Citizen 360's complaint. Damn, why hasn't anyone shown up at the rendezvous place? Damn it all. Oh, there's a robot here. Beep beep, facility management service required in blah 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 service area. Not enough power. Not enough power. Please check 3 switchboards on neighboring building roof. Reset required. Succeed in unlocking location. Process terminated. 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 Oh, got nothing, huh? Enemies and explosive crates. Perfect combo. Come on, Yo Coot. Where the hell are you going? It's like going to a mall. Oh, somebody slower than you in front of you. And I wish they'd let you sneak up to these things. But I know, they got sensors in front and the back, so you can't sneak up to it. Who's attacking me? Oh my god. Wait, why do I have two objectives? What am I looking for? What did I tag? Okay. We head back to the bulletin board, and we need to catch a porcupine fish, which I could have sworn we already caught one.
반가운 얼굴이 오셨네.
그래. 그렇게 말하는 걸 보면 잘 낚이고 있는 모양이지.
이런들 어떠하며 저런들 어떻겠어. 잘 가라고, 천사. 언제 또 보게 될지는 모르겠지만 말이야.
언제 또 보게 되겠지 뭐.
So I need small shrimp.
그래. 그렇게 말하는 걸 보면
이런들 어떠하며.
그럼 이만 클라이드.
그래. 간만에 오아시스에 찾아오는 사람도 있고 나쁘지 않았어.
Was it again? Oh, not that. There we go.
의뢰인이 부탁한 물고기야. 하지만
See, I brought you the fish you asked for. I hope it helps you cope with your wife's passing. I found Frank's bag. I'll leave it here. I also found a body that's presumably Frank's, but his memory stick was badly damaged. I'll leave the coordinates here in case it helps.
와인이란 중독성이 강한 액체가 분명해.
The last wine, I went to Barry's storage room and saw 3 bottles of wine on display there. He said they were for the memorial service. Clearly they weren't there a couple days ago, and he won't tell me where he got them. What a greedy little jerk. I have to go to the cradle soon, but before that I want to take a nice long sip of that smooth and sour elixir. If any scavengers see this request note, please bring me a bottle of Chateau Melon. You won't be disappointed with the rewards. Thanks. It's 2,000 gold. It's not exactly precious treasure. By the time you read this, I will already be asleep in the cradle. It's called the cradle, but isn't it more like a tomb? I'm writing this because before I left the cradle, I hid one of my most precious treasures in a box. Whoever finds it will become the owner of that treasure. But wouldn't it be boring just to tell you where it is? To find the abandoned yellow bus on the collapsed overpass in the Great Desert. I moved the box there. Good luck on your journey. I mean, there's a couple of those. I almost got crushed by one. Unforgettable fish dish. My father, who was the best scavenger, was also crazy about fishing. He used to fish at the brooks nearby the exit from Zion to the wasteland. Whenever he came back from fishing, he used to cook me some of the channel catfish he caught on his own. Though the fish looked ugly, its chewy, soft texture and sumptuous taste is unforgettable. I'd like you to catch one for me. I want to cook channel fish using what I learned from my father. Use wriggling insects as bait. Using wriggling insects as bait is best for catching channel catfish.
물고기 요리에는 기억을 자극하는 물질이 들어있나 봐.
Oh, there's a lot of quests in this game. And like I said, you know, get your bang for your buck, I guess. You know, pick up those sweet, sweet costumes, you know. It's a good enough motivation, especially with everything looking, you know, so well designed.
이브, 캔을 가져오셨나요? 제가 미리 준비를 해뒀죠.
준비?
짜잔! 여기 굴러다니던 물건을 주워다 장식장을 만들었죠. 캔은 여기다 잘 모아두면 좋을 것 같아요.
보관과 전시를 동시에 하는 거야? 나쁘지 않네.
그렇죠, 그렇죠. 릴리 아르테미스의 일처리는 확실하니까요.
Max number of shock grenades +1, lingering potions +1, smart mines +1. Okay, so you do get rewards for doing that. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the case. Alright, got a bunch of skill points. Alright, we are full on attack. Not full on beta. We are full on survival. We could fill out Taki's stuff, since I will probably be using her ability. There we go, in memory of Taki. That just leaves bursts and beta. Actually moving quite along on that skills tree. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Stellar Blade running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.